wonder if we're live. Let me know if we are.
Alors normalement là il devait y avoir un grand magasin.
I think we are. Looks like it. Yes, wonderful. Welcome. Welcome to Shibuya, where the cherry blossoms are starting to bloom here next to Hachiko. It is another warm day here. Currently 21 degrees. March 27th, 2025. And I'm gonna take a little walk around the station area and see what the flowers look like here today. Shibuya is busy as always. As I'm sure you can see, I just feel that the busyness of Shibuya just keeps increasing year by year. And of course, especially now during cherry blossom season, it's even more busy than usual. I'm planning to head down this side today because there aren't too many cherry blossom spots there. Instead, I will check the west, south side of the station maybe. But I'll just cross here for now. Yeah, very busy. And yes, I am having a good day. It's good to be here. It's good to be busy. I have another photo shoot coming up in a little over an hour today. So, like I mentioned before, it's my busy season right now. So I have photo shoots pretty much every day for this week and next, which is good. And some of you might notice that there's a building missing here. The old Tokyo building was demolished, I think, about a year ago. Now it's just a big gaping hole there. And I don't really know what's gonna happen next, but my guess is that it will be replaced by a newer, more modern, even taller building, because that's usually what happens when things get torn down next to stations in the middle of the city. Going live, says Chris. Thank you for watching. To you and all the 60 others who have tuned in so far, despite making this announcement very last minute. I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to make a live stream today actually, because I've had a few other things to do, and like I said, I have a photo shoot coming up in a little over an hour. But yeah, at least a little walk around Shibuya station is doable. Windy here, sorry. Birukaze, as it's called in Japanese. That's the kind of wind that happens when big buildings are too close together. A pretty common phenomenon here in Tokyo. Over here on the other side of the station we have one of the most, I would say one of the more iconic cherry blossom spots here in Shibuya. That little slope with a winding road. It looks like some of those trees are already in bloom. We'll get a close-up view very soon. it's a very nice day, but this is actually the last nice day, it seems. There's some cold weather inbound, and this weekend is gonna be very rainy and much colder. So that's a little bit of a bummer, because this weekend would be the time when most people would be able to actually enjoy the cherry blossoms, but yeah, now it seems a bit questionable how enjoyable it will be. So, and also I can mention a little special thing or weird thing that happened yesterday. I don't know how familiar you are with the problem with so-called yellow sand here in Tokyo, but it's quite common in the spring. It's like sand from I think from the Gobi Desert in Mongolia and China that sometimes gets grabbed by the winds and pulled across Japan. And yesterday we had a lot of that. It's quite hazy today too. I don't know if you can see it, but yesterday was really bad. And like I checked I have an app that gives me the air quality. It was like the worst air quality I've ever seen in Tokyo. It said it was unhealthy to be outdoors. So that's a bit, yeah, that's not something I enjoy. And especially not for the sake of my daughter, who loves to play outside. Of course I want the air to be safe for her to breathe, but yesterday it wasn't. Today it's much better. The air quality is not that bad. It's not unhealthy now, but it's not great either. There's a lot of nasty things coming together with the sand. It's not just sand, but it's also like various chemicals, and especially since the sand has to pass through several major like industrial areas, so a lot of like poisonous substances attached to the sand, and then that gets pulled in over Japan. So not the best. There we go. Nice. Still quite early, but the trees in the front here, they actually look almost close to the peak, I would say. Zoom in a little bit for you. There you go. Do you see? Great to have you here. Great to have you joining me for my little stroll through Shibuya. Have you seen this place before on social media? I'm sure you have, right? It's quite nice at night when the trees are lit up. Jari, your Japanese is excellent. Your Japanese is excellent. I was hoping to wait here for a little while and see if I could get like a clean shot of the place without too many ugly cars blocking the view, but it seems like it's all just 100% stopped. To go down there and have a look, show you the place from ground level. I can do that. stairs will take me a little bit too far down. I should be able to go down here instead. It's very windy in here. I don't know if the wind is, if you can hear it too. Wonderful. That means we are safe. We're at a safe place now. Plenty of cones to watch over us. More cones inbound. Yeah, a lot of you probably got a last minute notification because I posted a last minute notification. I posted it like 3 minutes before I actually started the walk. Sorry about that. It's not always possible for me to plan too far ahead. I think your excuse is legit. Why are you awake anyway? Like it's what, not even 6 in the morning in Finland, right? Shouldn't you be asleep at this time? Or maybe you have a mysterious superpower that can detect when I'm about to do a live stream and that wakes you up. Is that so? Look, the cone truck and Sakura. This can be the photo of the year. Two of the best things that most iconic Japanese features. Sakura and cones. Wonderful, isn't it? Beautiful. I did a few photo shoots here last year, but I'm not sure if I have any coming up this year. Not yet, anyway. Yeah, original wrappings. Mint condition cones. Sealed. Factory original. Okay, let's continue. There's one more spot that I want to check out before I have to leave you guys and head to my photo shoots. Is quite new, by the way. I think it opened like last year, or maybe it has been 2 years already. The Sakura stage. It's quite different. This was a huge construction zone not too long ago. I remember passing here on a live stream when I was walking to Ebusu, and it was just a big hole in the ground. So they built this pretty quickly, I must say. But yeah, I'm not so familiar with how to get around here. Let's see if we can walk through. Yeah, it will probably be pretty crowded tonight. Look at all these emoji. That's nice. I want to get the Shibuya stream. I wonder if there's any of those buildings are connected somehow. We shall soon find out. So here's the Shibuya station train platform, and it looks like I can just walk over here and I should be at Shibuya Stream. Great! Great, great, great. Yeah, that emoji wall was kind of funny. I want to take a picture of it. Ah, but now there's no emoji anymore. How long can we expect the Sakura season? We're going there next Thursday. So next Thursday might be too late, unfortunately. I think most of these trees that are blooming now will not bloom next Thursday. However, there are a few spots in Tokyo with late blooming cherry blossom trees. For example, Shinjuku-gyoen, where I did a live stream from 2 days ago. So you should be able to see some cherry blossoms there. And yeah, several other locations. But the peak of the cherry blossom season will probably have passed by the time you get here. Sorry to say that. A little shortcut to Shibuya Street. Thank you, David. I'm glad to hear that you find the places I go to fascinating. Shibuya Station. Shibuya Sky is over there. Now we're inside Shibuya Street, and I will head down to the little stream. The stream at Shibuya. I'll stream from the stream next to Shibuya Street. Yeah, peak will be in Tokyo this weekend. Yeah, too bad the weather's not gonna be so good. The little stream. Here's Shibuya Sky, or Shibuya Scramble Square. Very pink trees over here. Lunchtime here now, so that's why there's so many people on the streets. A lot of people lining up for lunch at all these restaurants here. Japanese woman next to me who just said to her friend that, oh, these flowers almost look like they're fake because of their color. And I actually want to agree. They're very, very pink. They are the color that artificial cherry blossoms tend to often be. So cherry blossoms usually they bloom for about a week, 10 days. So it's very short and sweet. Lee asked, do I still do tours for individuals? Yes, I do. I'm actually booked for one tomorrow. Sites are typical. They're all tailor-made. I don't really have any set package, so it really depends. But from my experience so far, most of the people who book them tend to be first-time visitors to Tokyo who do want to see quite a few of the most famous and iconic spots. So tomorrow, for example, we're doing Shinjuku Gyoen, Meiji Jingu Shrine, Shinjuku, like Kabukicho, and like the streets around there. And we're wrapping things up in Shibuya. So a very much Tokyo 101 kind of tour. But sometimes I've also had like people who wanted to see a little bit like not the most famous spots. So there was one time I did like different areas around the Chuo line. So we did Koenji, Nakano, Kichioji. A little bit of everything, but I'm hoping that I will be able to do more kind of niche tours in the future. Like for example, someone who wants to do a day just focus on like retro video games, for example, and we can go to like arcades and stores specializing in retro games. That would be a lot of fun. I will actually wrap up today's walk pretty soon. It's gonna be another 30-minute walk today. So I will head up on this pedestrian bridge over there and wave goodbye to you. And it feels a bit sad that it's a walk with 0 super chats so far, but yeah, I guess that's life. Yeah, I wonder what kind this is. This is not, I don't think it's Kawazu because it's too late for Kawazu Sakura, but it's definitely not Someyoshi no either. There are so many different kinds. So. Yeah, also to those of you who are wondering, like, coming here and you might miss the cherry blossom season, then you know you can always travel a little bit north, or you can travel a little bit up to the mountains. Like for example, after the blooming ends here in Tokyo, it's really nice to go up to Mount Fuji, to like Kawaguchiko area, because since that's higher up in elevation, it's a bit cooler, so it blooms a little bit later. Oh, thank you, Lee. Thank you. If you retire, it might be a side hustle. Yeah. You mean you plan to start organizing tours as well? Yeah, sure. Thank you, Lee. Thank you. That will be it for today's little walk. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again soon. That's it. Bye bye. Hello.